I've learned how to see the truth. And it's everywhere all the time, but our culture has learned how to unsee a lot of these truths for many reasons. They're painful to look at. When we see something that has hurt someone else, like a scar or something, actually the same parts of the brain light up as if we were getting hurt ourselves when we see something like that. So although we really can be rubbernecking and curious if there's an accident on the highway, if we get close and the actual, horrible visual scene is there, well, that's when we look away most of the time. We don't want to see real trauma. And so our culture has just figured out, how to not see what happens to everybody. If we see something in someone else, often it activates our rescuer. So we feel, I have to do something for this person. I don't even know them, but they've been wounded. If we see trauma in someone's body or face, you think about how, when you see someone who's really hurt and they're right in front of you, how uncomfortable that makes you feel. And part of you wants to help, and part of you doesn't want to get involved. And a lot of people just, I'm out of here, they just disappear. And this is what our babies endure. They endure their injury, their birth injury is being pretty much ignored.
In truth, when I met you and you first started talking to me about your work, I really didn't understand that perspective until we dove deeper into it, which is why I wanted to talk about it. Because
thank you.
Yeah, because I realized if I've been numb to that to some degree, given all the work I do with people and the empathy I like to bring to my life, then I bet there are a lot of people out there that aren't aware of how unconscious they become to this piece.
It's so sad. I mean, you live a life of compassion.
Well, I choose to be around people and be as empathetic as I can be, for sure.
But you're also just a naturally compassionate person.
True.
So, like, I can tell when you're being professionally compassionate with me, which is really great. But I can also feel your true, heartfelt compassion for me and others. And so you think, God, if even Terra doesn't quite see what's going on with a baby, how do we get sort of the general public to understand?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's such an uphill battle.
Sure.
Even people in my own world, my colleagues who are pre and perinatal scientists themselves can be what I call birth trauma deniers.